Sam here at Kelowna Mercedes-Benz. Thanks for popping in today. It was unexpected, but it's always a pleasure to speak with you and obviously go over your options here on the SLC 43. So I've worked out your trade-in value, studied the marketplace here. You know that this is my specialty and that I'm always really fair and I give the full breakdown and show you from beginning to end. The bonus for you is I know your car inside and out, and I'm a strong convertible market. You have the best history that you could have on a car, low mileage, bought here, serviced here, garage stored, never winter driven. So I'm going to ask the most I possibly can for your car, which in turn is going to give you the most as well. So as you know, I always give the fair breakdown based on market value, give you straight goods, and then show you what I can do on my particular car. I don't like dancing around and hiding things here and there and making things look different when they don't have to be, right? So I want to show you some market examples. Again, show you what I'm going to ask for your car, then in turn tell you what I'm going to pay you for your car. Now, I've based this deal off of this month's program. So April programs are coming to an end Sunday, so basically for us tomorrow because we're closed on Sunday, with all the incentives. There's a couple of great things out there for the two of you that you're going to appreciate. And if Jerry warms up to the color here, I think it's a great opportunity. Car is nice, very well equipped. Strong looking color on there. Again, my opinion, selenite is that new kind of it color. I did inquire on a white SLC 43, but we'll see. There's only one out there that kind of matched what I felt is going to be a acceptable car to you. And we wouldn't know about that until Monday because the regional office did unfortunately close. And then I'd have to re-look at the whole deal because then we'd be into May programs, which could be the same, better, or worse. I just don't know until Monday morning. But let's have a look at what I can do here on the car. So I want to show you with your car first. So excuse the little chicken scratches here. This is take two. We started one, the phone rang and interrupted. So 2011 SLK 350 final edition. This is the Avant-Garde edition. As you know, 2012 was the body change. So this is the loaded up package on this particular vehicle here. 27,000 kilometers, similar to yours, but a year newer. Lone Star Mercedes-Benz dealership asking $36,900 for this particular car. Here's another one here. Same thing, 2011, 29,000 kilometers, $35,271 is the asking price. The reason I'm showing all these 2011s, Ross, is just so I can show you how high I could potentially go and where my cap is versus a 2011. Here's another 2011, 33,990, but 43,000 kilometers on there. So based on those examples, most dealers are going to sit here and look going, well, I can't ask the same as a 2011, and I got to be further back. Not me. I look at what you have here. Again, the strong story. I sold it to you. I know everything about this car. I'm going to take your car to market for just slightly less than this 2011 here. It's a little bit of a risk on my end, but I think it's worth it. If I don't get the people there, I just back it up accordingly. But I'm going to ask $36,000 for your car, and in turn, I can pay you $28,000 for it. That's the trade value that I can give with your tax savings. That nets you the value of $32,200 at a tax rate of 15%. Now, on that $28,000, I have to do the clean inspection, quick service. Your vehicle is due for some of that preventative maintenance, the brake fluid flush, transmission flush, spark plugs, all those things have now come up, as I noted in your last service there, unless you've done them somewhere else. So, you know, I'm going to be into the car after it's all said and done for probably about $30,500, kind of 31 grand in that range, and then again ask 36, which I think is fair on that particular vehicle. Again, I'm going to ask the most out of anybody for that particular car. Now, what I've done here is I've broken it down versus the car again that's in stock, this the selenite gray with the sunset red interior, red black twin. Here's all the incentives, everything. I'm throwing it all out there to you, as I always do, because I appreciate you guys and I think you like my straightforward approach to this. I've taken 4% off of MSRP, pre-freight and PDI, so $34.30 off of the price. So $82,320 plus fees and taxes. So the selling price will be $86,127.35, trade-in value of $28,000, net difference $58,127.35. Beauty again, taxes only paid on the difference there. Financed amount $66,846.46. Two options here for you with your loyalty rate of 1% rate reduction. 5 years, regular rate 1.9, your rate 0.9%. 5 years, 1140.54. I did a 6 year because it goes from 2.9 down to 1.9 just to show you, totally up to you. You don't have to do it. 983.81. Okay. Additional incentive, month of April, 3-month payment waiver to a maximum of $1,050 on finance, times 3. So you get an extra $3,150 in consideration. This money goes on your Mercedes-Benz financial account, and then your payments are deducted from there. So if you chose option number 6, you'd have 0 payment for 3 months. If you chose option number 1 here, you would just pay the difference between the $1,140.54 and the $1,050. It's to a maximum of $1,050, so in this particular case, again, it absorbs your full payment. So that's how it looks on a finance. We could put more money down if you want, but I just, again, wanted to show you that package. You're looking at just over $6,500 in consideration from our end here. I participate in the payment waiver, of course, and the rate reduction plus the discount on the vehicle. So I am really, again, stepping up with knowing how many cars you guys have bought from us, and I'm totally okay with that because I really appreciate the repeat business. I did the lease. Now, how I structured the lease is I actually took the SLK out of the equation. So you have $28,000 of real money. I only used a portion of it because I don't know how you wanted to structure it. If you want to see it all against the car, lower payment, it's your money. So the way I structure it is how I structure a lot of deals for my customers. So one thing is that the payment waiver goes down to $850 on the lease. So you still get $2,550 in consideration if you do the leasing. Interest rate, again, the reduction from 3.9 down to 2.9. I did 45 months, only 12,000 kilometers a year because you're not driving enough to, do a higher mileage. So that is the lowest that I can go. And now I only used a portion of your SLK equity in this transaction here to show you again how we can lower that particular payment. So what I did was cash down of $43,4783, which is basically $5,000 plus your first payment. So your total due at signing would be $6,376.58. Okay, the payment in this particular scenario with that kind of cash down is $1,376.58. We can tailor this down again using how much money you want. But the thing with a lease, any cash down that you put in, you get taxed on it, right? So in the finance, you get a tax savings, but on a lease, any cash down payment, again, you get taxed on. So I wanted to use as little as possible. But again, we can tailor this however you would like to see it. Off the total amount due at signing, your first payment waiver, because your first payment is always paid up front on a lease, I take $850 out. So your due at signing would be $55,26.58. Well, you have $28,000 of your vehicle. So I would actually cut you back a check. You would bring me your car, and I would give you a check back for $22,473.42. You would drive away in that car, and your next 2 payments would be less $850. So with the same as the finance, that is credited at Mercedes-Benz Financial, and you only pay the difference. So again, another good scenario here on a 4-year lease. Totally up to you on how you want to see this structured. 2 really good options. Again, the dealer discount of $34.30. Okay, you have the payment waiver, either $1050 times 3 or $850 times 3, and then the loyalty rate reduction. I've worked again off of the car that I have in stock here. Hopefully it works. Let me know. We'll send this over to you. I'm here all day tomorrow, of course, being month end. We're going to be tackling a few things. If you wanted to come have a closer look at that car, I can either have it brought out to you, or of course have it ready for you if you want to come have a drive with Jerry. And if this car doesn't work, then we can relook at things for May 1st once I get the programs from Mercedes-Benz and know about availability. But like my phone message, not one black one available in Western Canada that I could work from, and one white one that looked, again, comparable to, something good, right? There were some out there, but they really didn't have the packages, right? They kind of, in my opinion, if you're spending money on an SLC 43, you better get some nice options on it. And some of the ones that were built out there really weren't built up to par, in my opinion. So there you have it. Thank you for your time as usual. You know where to find me.